I'm sure you guys are wondering, what goddamn anime am I gonna talk about now? Soul Eater. So, before I actually go into like anything, when it comes to me like a Soul Eater, like, it's no joke. Because like this second picture I ever posted on my Instagram was actually art I made from Soul Eater. You know, like, I took a character, I just drew it. So, sadly not original, but like, I love it. And the intros are banging, like, at least look up the intros, please. They're amazing. Yeah, welcome to me for getting onto YouTube again. Ugh. Well, either way, so first I thought like, oh, should I do Star Singers? You know, that's like super goddamn old. I don't even remember when it's from, like the 60s? 60s, 70s? I don't know. But I decided that since I did get this one 2 days ago, something like that, I decided I should go with this. So first of all, this says is 15-year-old, from 15. I would say more like 12. I think that's what we have in Sweden. Or do we have like 15, 16? I don't even know, but I would say 12. So I'm just gonna read you the description. Maka is a Meister, and Soul is her weapon. As students at the Grim Reaper's Death Weapon Meister Academy, their study habits can't be more different. But in battle against the supernatural forces of evil, they're a fucking... they're a freaking lethal team. Welcome to being an adult, like freaking as... okay. That's when Soul transforms literally into a razor-sharp scythe. And every defeated wicked soul he sucks down makes him more deadly. Like literally he eats them. That's when Maka unleashes the merciless slayer within, wielding her partner and dropping monsters. Seriously, monsters. Like witches, werewolves, and zombies that lurk in the shadows and feed on the souls of the innocent. Every freakish ghoul Maka and Soul takes out strengthens their bond and fighting alongside their fellow Meister/weapon classmates. Maka and Soul are the world's last line of defense against evil. Giant Robot Magazine commented, loaded with over-the-top slapstick and out-of-control action. Kicking ass and taking souls. So, I have actually like written down what I'm gonna say. And this time I'm not gonna describe anything that happens in it. I'm just gonna describe to you what Soul Eater has to offer. So first of all, it came out in 2008. So some of you watching this might not even have been born then. And like to me, who is 22 this year but still feel like 15, 16, I'm like, 2008. They should be children, you know, like babies. But no. No, you guys are... If you're born in 2008, you're goddamn 15 this year. Okay, anyway. It has 51 episodes. I know, some of you are freaking out now. But it is from 2008. It is the same generation as Bleach, Naruto, One Piece. One Piece when it first came out. You know, all that. But to be honest, I don't find it that difficult to watch compared to those, you know, like Bleach and stuff. And they don't have super many, like, just fillers, I would say. Like, obviously they have fillers, but most of them actually, like, bring some context to stuff. Oh yeah, if you think that you sorta recognize this art style, then it's probably because it's the same author as Fire Force, which I am actually currently watching. And, like, some characters in Fire Force, I'm like, they're just like reincarnated different versions of characters in Soul Eater. But now, what do they have to offer? And remember, guys, this is like just characters that they have throughout the season. Because there is only one season. I do know they made a Soul Eater Not, which is a spin-off series, second season, where you follow another student and you get some of the characters from here. But in this one they have Jack the Ripper, they obviously have a Grim Reaper, they have Lupin, they have mummies, and they also have pyramids with the mummies, demons, small red thing that listens to jazz. Yeah, that's a little demon nowadays. Or 15 years ago. They have Frankenstein. Well, Frankenstein. Either way, really messed up, but I have to say I do enjoy that character. So many different witches, like you have the typical with like warts, ugly nose, all that stuff. And then you also have Medusa, but a witch. I mean, I'm here for her. I find her to be a very nice character. We have frog witches. If you have seen it or you're gonna see it, you know what I'm talking about, like frog witches. We have samurais, and within, like, obviously these two are the most main character, but I would say there's actually 7. So we have Maka. She's basically just a normal teenager mixed in this. Soul, basically the same thing. Then we have Inosuke's Naruto ancestor. We have his companion that is basically Tanjiro but Nezuko. Yeah, no one gets that, even if you have seen this. Okay, that's just how I'm describing her. Then we have OCD Kid with the 2 homeless American twin sisters. And we also have Excalibur. If you're gonna watch it, you'll know what I'm talking about. No. We also get a form of single parenting, because Maka's dad is a single dad, because they don't care to animate her mom. I don't even know if she's in the manga. I haven't read the manga. I'm completely happy with just the anime, which is actually a bit shocking for being me. They have a dodo. It's not a big character, but they have a dodo. You get some. This is obviously not characters, but you get guns and you get swords. You get shuriken and God knows what kind of weapons they actually have. And then we have, I don't really know what to call them, but we have the gender fluid Corona. The thing with the gender fluid, since the character is referred to as a boy in the anime and girl in the manga, I thought that gender fluid would probably be the best decision. We get a few priests. Yeah, we actually have some dark skin characters. Like, it's not a lot. Like, it is 2008 when it came out, and the manga even earlier. So it's more like token black people, which I'm not really here for. But I think it is important to see like when was this made. Because if you have seen my Tim Burton video, like 2008, even in like American made movies, like live action movies so to say, like dark skinned people weren't really a thing. So we have Hot Spider Lady. Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything more. We have Venom Blood Thing throughout the whole series, especially with Corona. I'm not gonna evolve on that. Just remember, it's a Venom Blood Thing. We get zombies, we get mouse witches, Mosquito Man. If you have seen Inuyasha, imagine that mosquito demon, but like a bit more bad guy and like little people height. We get Al Capone, Rasputin, and well, we do get a realistic school environment as well. So, throughout my rambling, you most likely heard a lot of like famous names, characters, all that. And that's what I like about this, like. The reason why I said all of this is because I don't want to actually like say anything major about the plot. I just think that if you find it interesting, the things I've said now, you don't really need anything more. Though I can say that when it comes to genres, I would say there is optional romance. Like, you can think of it as romance if you want to, but if you want to think of it as like a deeper connection, friendship, platonic thing, you can also do that. Obviously it's comedy, like, it's 2008, I don't think any action-filled anime didn't have comedy. I don't know when Berserk came out, so... At least the bigger ones usually had both action and comedy. Obviously it's a shonen, so. And you do get blood. It's nothing like more than blood, but yeah, they're not holding back with the blood part. And well, I would recommend this one if you like Demon Slayer. I don't think that the characters are that different. I feel like the Soul Eater is a bit Demon Slayer meets Bleach, which is also one of those I recommend. Like, if you like Bleach, you can look this one up. The closest thing within different anime that I find is actually Blue Exorcist. I feel like it's very close when it comes to plot and just how everything works. You know, so if you like Blue Exorcist, I highly recommend like looking up Soul Eater. Obviously Fire Force. As I said in the beginning, if you like Fire Force, please do yourself a favor and at least try and look up something about Soul Eater. Mob Psycho. That one I'm not as much with, because like, yeah, it has tendencies towards Mob Psycho, but not as much as like Blue Exorcist. I would also say that Assassination Classroom is quite close to Soul Eater, but I think that also goes for like Bleach. You know, Assassination Classroom and Bleach isn't that far from each other either. I would also say that Beelzebub. I don't know how popular Beelzebub actually is, but obviously I do recommend it. And this isn't really like a good good recommendation, but for me, when I started watching anime, I started watching on YouTube. So welcome to the rambling part. When I started watching anime, I started watching it on YouTube because I had found like X-Men Revolution or something, like some X-Men cartoon. I started watching it on YouTube, and when I was done watching that, I started watching Kamikaze Kauto Janu. Fun part, I have actually watched the original Sailor Moon series until Shibasa, the pink-haired kid, came in. But the last like part I watched before that, it was in Japanese with Spanish subtitles. I don't know Spanish. I can't read Spanish. I can't understand Japanese that well. At that time, no Japanese whatsoever. So I actually watched it without understanding anything they said. And then I also started watching Soul Eater. Soul Eater was in like the top 7 of the first animes I watched. And after I was done with that, I came across something called Future Diary, Mirai Nikki. And that is something I would recommend with Soul Eater. Mostly because I feel Soul Eater is a more tame version of Mirai Nikki. Like, obviously they don't have the same plot, but when it comes to like, if you're interested in Soul Eater, like, then you can definitely watch Mirai Nikki, Future Diary. But the gore level has stepped up like 2-3 times, okay? Maybe I should review Mirai Nikki next. I am so used to saying Mirai Nikki and not Future Diary, so like, don't. Oh yeah, did you guys know there is actually an app, at least in Google Store, that is like a diary app, but Mirai Nikki. I have it. It's kinda interesting. I hope you guys didn't hear the neighbors. God damn it. But yeah, really weird video. But I do hope that some of you guys might have gotten a new anime recommendation. And check out my other videos, like, goddamn, I've been doing this for half a year or so. And like, subscribe, all that stuff that every goddamn YouTuber wants you to do. And let's reach 50 million by the end of the year. Yeah, peace.